Hey guys, it's Jess, and today I am doing part 3 of my bookshelf tour. This is going to be my TBR shelves. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna continue with the format that I was using for my children's books by just going through each of the books with their title and author as I go through the line. I find that it allows me to cover more ground in a shorter amount of time. So first we have How I Paid for College, a novel of sex, theft, friendship, and musical theater by Mark Aceto. Musical theater was what caught me there. A Poison Season by Tasha Alexander. The Peach Keeper by Sarah Addison Allen. Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, which I actually have read before, but I put this on my shelf to remind me to read it again. And then Love, Lucy by Lucille Ball. Then we have Durable Goods by Elizabeth Berg. The Mists of Avalon by Marion Zimmer Bradley. A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. This is another one of those books that I've read before, but I've put it back on my TBR shelf because I want to read it again. And Year of Wonders by Geraldine Brooks. Then we have Cold Sassy Tree by Olive Ann Burns. Chicken Soup for the Soul, Christmas Cheer by Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen. Feeding Christine by Barbara Chapatis. City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. Then we have The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I hope one of those is right. Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and Devin Levithan. Patricia Cornwell's The Last Precinct. I Love Dogs by Patricia Cornwell. And Girls Poker Night by Jill A. Davis. The Red Tent by Anita Diamant. Rules of Attraction by Simone Elkeles. Eating the Cheshire Cat by Helen Ellis. Standing in the Rainbow by Fanny Flagg. And Cold Mountain by Charles Fraser. Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. Baby Proof by Emily Giffen. Stern Men by Elizabeth Gilbert. 3 Junes by Julia Glass. And Blood of the Earth by Craig Goheen. And Craig Goheen is actually someone that I did a show with, a few years ago, and he actually handed this book that he'd written out as opening night gifts, and I've always meant to read it, so we'll see. My Sergei, A Love Story by Ekaterina Gordieva with E.M. Swift. Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Myracle. The Boys Next Door by Tom Griffin. Fired by Annabelle Gurwitch. And Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. Test of the Dubervilles by Thomas Hardy. The Miss Firecracker Contest by Beth Henley. At Risk by Alice Hoffman. Titanic, The Long Night by Diane Ho. And Style 101 by InStyle Magazine. One Hit Wonder by Lisa Jewell. This is a box set of The Mitt for Years by Jan Caron. My mom gave me these books and she really thinks I'd love them, so I am going to read these one of these days. This box set has the first 3 books, A Home in Mitford, A Light in the Window, These High Green Hills, and then I also have the 4th book, Out to Canaan, and the 5th book, A New Song, and then The Other Side of the Story by Marian Keyes. The Fairy Godmother by Mercedes Lackey. I Know This Much Is True by Wally Lamb. The Royal Diaries, Elizabeth I by Catherine Lasky. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I know, I can't believe I haven't read this either. And Between Men by Fiona Lewis. Eva Moves the Furniture by Margot Livesey. Thursdays at 8 by Davy McComber. Don't look at the sticker. Wicked by Gregory Maguire. Guitar Girl by Sarah Manning. And Angela's Ashes by Frank McCord. Atonement by Ian McEwan. Hunger Point by Gillian Medoff. Savage Beauty by Nancy Milford. Days of Dreams and Laughter, The Story Girl and Other Tales, including The Golden Road and Kilmeny of the Orchard by Lucy Maud Montgomery. and The House at Riverton by Kate Morton. The Forgotten Garden by Kate Morton. Along Came a Spider by James Patterson. All Wilderness by Eugene O'Neill. Bel Canto by Anne Patchett. And Her Name Titanic by Charles Pellegrino. Stop Dressing Your 6-Year-Old Like a Skank. A Slightly Tarnished Southern Belle's Words of Wisdom by Celia Rivenbark. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. I promise you guys it's going to be, I'm going to read this series this summer. I really am. Snowflower and the Secret Fan by Lisa See. I Capture the Castle by Dodie Smith. And The Rescue by Nicholas Sparks. Of Mice and Men and Cannery Row by John Steinbeck. Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. Adriana Trigani's Big Stone Gap and The Accidental Tourist by Ann Tyler. The Three of Us by Cynthia Victor. American Girls About Town by a bunch of chick lit authors. The Devil Wears Prada by Lauren Weisberger. The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. And Edith Wharton's 3 complete novels, The House of Mirth, Ethan Frome, and The Custom of the Country. Now I'm going to show you guys the books I still have out from the library, which are technically on my TBR shelf. So we have Jane by April Lindner, Entwined by Heather Dixon, Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver, Agnes and the Hitman by Jennifer Cruzy and Bob Mayer. And then we have Extras by Scott Westerfeld, At Home with Books by Estelle Ellis, Caroline Seabohm, and Christopher Simon Sykes. And finally, Apartment Therapy's Big Book of Small Cool Spaces by Maxwell Gillingham Ryan. So there you have it. We have, oh, I forgot to mention, I haven't put these in alphabetical order yet, but we have Divergent by Veronica Roth and Beauty Queens by Libba Bray. But yeah, we have covered now these shelves right here, and then the last little bit of that shelf. So we're making progress. We still have another shelf and a half to go. The next video is going to be on my nonfiction books and biographies. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. Thanks guys. See you guys next time. Bye.